All right, let's do this. It's only 42 degrees out. Freezing my balls off. Reminds me of that video with the guy driving down the road with the temperatures of the car the exact same. I think it was 40 degrees, and it's fall and spring, and in the fall it's so freezing, it's so cold. Why isn't the heat working? And in the spring he's like, woo, he's like taking off his jacket and taking off his shirt. But I guess that really is what it's like, because you get used to being cold all the time. That when you have a monochrome of temperature flux. Okay, man, that was funny. Funny video. I am 6 away from being done. I have an advent calendar that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be powder ooze, already made. I'm not going to be doing new powder ooze, and it's just basically going to show off, and we go from there. And yeah, the actual art I'm going to be doing for Christmas is the Dakimakuras. I've got 3 on the docket, and I gotta get them off the docket. But yeah. Yeah. I'm going to, if I get them done quickly, which may not happen because of time, but if they get done quickly, I will switch to doing the hoodies. I'm just kind of sad that I don't have an all-around, you know, like this hoodie that I'm wearing, which is a zipper. Can't see it. It's a zipper. It's a zip up, and I kind of prefer those types of hoodies instead of pullover hoodies. Have the all-over print, which is what I need to do, because I want to do on the hood itself. The hood is, I mean, the belly is my signature, but what I draw on the hood is like makes the entire hoodie. Everything else is just dressing. It's all window dressing. course, on the back will be the Q circles. I'm definitely going to have a T-shirt with it on the front, and I think I'm going to do on the back the Who's Who. I might have to reverse the actual drawing, so because of the way I'm doing the names, but we'll figure all that later. And let's get some gas. Yes. Pump broke. Pump broke. I don't know what's going on. I found out why all these pumps are broken. Hopefully this one's not broken. Good news is I got the pump working. I think I got my billy. Who's that fat guy? Sorry. Oh, there you go. It's a good thing I made my model fat, I'm telling you. He's chubby. He's chubby. He's not fat. He's chubby. He's like cherub chubby. He's not fat, he's big bone. a second. Oh, my. Helps to get the keys out. I forgot what we were even talking about. Got talking about chubby freaking Q. 4 years ago, I was a lot skinnier. Maybe I should have had a super thin model. I'll emulate that. It's funny because, like, I think every year I become more and more like my, not as yellow. More and more like him. As much as climate change or climate instability or global warming or whatever you want to call it is happening, I kind of actually want it to be a mild winter. Definitely need to start breaking out the winter stuff. I do have my my post office jacket in the back. Oh, that's something I never even mentioned. I've never told you this, that when I started this, because I'm contractually, according to my contract, I'm not supposed to identify myself as a postal worker. When I abruptly left, I gave them 2 weeks, just so you know. You guys went through that whole thing with me about how they didn't want to accept my 2 weeks, that I had to actually wait for my replacement. Imagine they didn't even accept my 2-week notice. Like, that's how fucked they are. They don't even pay me the money that they owe me, and they freaking didn't accept my 2-week notice. They even told me, like, I will never be able to get a job at the post office. Dude, then why did I give you the 2 weeks? The weird thing is, because I was doing the morning commute and being very cryptic about my job, just sticking with all the freaking bad shit that they were putting me through, because I love delivering mail. I loved it. It was great. I could have done that to retirement. was really weird when I started, when I actually could mention that I worked for the post office, because I'm on no obligation whatsoever with them anymore. My contract is over. They broke it. I don't even have like a time period of how long you broke the contract with me, so I can say whatever I want. I'm just not going to identify myself as a postal worker anymore. Oh, thank God. I'm an ex-postal worker. And they even told me that as soon as I quit, I'm not going to get any of that money. Years they didn't pay me, and they're telling me that I'm not going to get that money. 5 years. 5 years I stayed with them because if I quit, I wouldn't get that money. I should have quit at 5 years. And like I said, it wasn't the job. The job I loved. I loved delivering packages. I dressed up like Santa on Christmas. Delivering packages, delivering mail, loved it. Loved every minute of it. I've never spoke ill about the job itself. The work portion of it. If I could have just done the work portion of it and they pay me for it, that I would have been golden. Ill from the first vaccination of COVID, and I was out for a week. They didn't pay me. I didn't get paid that week. And that's not even, I don't even count that as the money they owe me. Because I didn't work, I didn't get paid. I'm talking about, I want the money that I worked for that they owe me. And they'll never pay that. They'll never pay me that. It took 5 years of freaking dealing with lawyers, dealing with this. Having labor unions in, all that shit, all that bull crap that I had to go through, and they still didn't come. They just still didn't pay me. So fuck the post office. Fuck them. I work to live. I don't live to work. And to be honest and be very frank about the post office, I didn't like the job that much. I didn't like the job to volunteer, go in on my days off, and work for free. Nope, definitely didn't like it that much. It was hard work, but I did like the work itself. I like the smiles on people's faces. I like to joke around with people, like, give me everything but the bills. All the things that people used to do. Oh, customers are awesome. I had a bunch of bad customers and rotten customers, and customers that gave me a hard time. But aside from that, most people like to get their packages. Most of the customers like the fact that I was gentle about it, or I put put it in a dry place or put it in a bag to keep the weather and rain and snow and everything off of it. There was a lot of appreciation. Christmas time, which is now, I would get a lot of tips. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it every darn minute of it. I just didn't like being taken advantage of, and the fact that they used that as the threat to keep me working, and it did. It kept me working, and I'm an asshole that I did that. I should have just left. When it wasn't a huge bill. In fact, the first time that they refused to pay me for what's known as Amazon Sunday, first time that they refused to pay me for that I should have just quit right then. And I think they wanted me to quit, so I should have quit right then. One of the reasons why at this job, when things like that happen, I'm like so fucking upset by it. And it's human error, and so far, they've made good on, the times that they didn't pay me for work that I've done. It happened. And the very few times that it's happened, I just get even more and more irate by it. And it's not this job's fault. It's the post office's fault. It's the post office because, like I said, I should have worked for 4 years, and as soon as they pulled that maneuver, I should have basically said, I'm out. I didn't know that they were going to make my life fucking living hell. And to do a comparison, the second they did, I worked at Waffle House. Second the Waffle House basically pulled that stunt on me and told me that they were not going to give me the money that they owed me, I was out. The sad thing about it is they gave me the money anyway, and I was still out. They gave me the money so I'd go back, and I didn't. I should have done the same thing. Should have done the same thing that I did at the Waffle House. Truth be told, as I should have probably done the same thing with this job that I did at the Waffle House. And I like I said, even though they've made good on it so far, I just always worry that it's due to human error, they're going to basically start taking it out on me. Again, this job is so that I can make a living, not so that I can work this job. I leave this job at the freaking door. I just had 2 days off. I didn't think about this job for 1 second. shift from calling out. And you know what? It hasn't worked. They'll still call out. So I'm probably not going to be doing that bullshit anymore. I'll just get forced into working another shift and not worry about what happens onto the first shift. They've already done bullshit like expect me to work. I went, nope. I noped on out of there. I said nope, 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 nope. Also, one of the things that I've done since I've had this job is I took my first vacation. That was new. I never had a vacation at the post office. Closest I had to a vacation was I took not even 5 days off. I took 3 days off because of the COVID thing. That's it. Never late, and I never missed a shift. And that's what they didn't value. It wasn't worth it to them. It wasn't worth it to keep me. And I don't care that postmasters were rigging the books and stealing money, and I don't give a shit. Because that stuff doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care how horrible people they are. I don't give a shit. It's the same thing at this job. There are some really horrendously horrible people. There are some people that just do not want to learn how to do this job. Not my problem. I'm not management. I'm just a worker. But I've never been late so far. Knock on wood. Come in to do my job, do it as the best of my ability. And there's nothing more to it. Say I stream. I live to stream. I could probably say that. And I haven't been streaming very much. My Dead by Daylight at all this Halloween, and I'm kind of like, I wanted to, but it just wasn't there. And yeah, the music video bombed. I bombed. I can admit when things don't work out. It was a great idea, and there was a lot of things that I did. I have gifts for my PNG, and Q model talks, and I can even do more with that. I have a whole heap load of things that I could do with that, and I can't even wait to do it. I want to do it. I don't know where it's going to end. End up, I should say. I don't know how it's going to all fall into place with what's going on, but because the move from Twitter has been hard. It's been rough. I'm not even posting nice. Not take up 2 spots. So everybody else is parking like idiots. So I gotta just park like idiots with it. But it is what it is. You matter. I can't stress this enough. You matter. You matter so much. Everybody who's made even comments and stuff like that, you all have cues. I swear. Because here on YouTube, you guys are my main focus. You guys mean everything to me. As always, cool beans in the comments below. I have 6 cues. 6 left to do. I have all 6 of them, and it's just a matter of creating them. I don't care if one gets bumped out. But once the 6 cues are made, that's it. I'm not making any more. Well, I'll make more, because I had been making cues anyway that never made the list. But for the cue circles, that's it. There's only 6 more left, and that's going on all the merch and everything like that. That's doing everything. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. I hope you find joy, love, all that stuff. Alright? And take care. Take care and be very well.